In this video, I'm talking about concepts and topics like be the cause, not the effect. Or even if you have any problems and other people cause those problems, it's only you who can really solve your problems. I will also talk about time management, effectiveness, efficiency, being wise. And the framework I'm using is about reactive, active, proactive. So reactive mode is when other people do something, or they create a company, they create a system, they talk to you, and actually you are just reacting to them, you are following them, they have the agenda, and then you are reacting maybe by communication, maybe emotionally reacting, maybe by behavior. But actually, in this case, you live other people's life. You are just a reactive thing. Active means that you take actions, you do something because you understand that, hey, if I want to achieve something, I have to take action. So this is about be the cause. You cause something and there is an effect. And you understand that nobody will rescue you. Whatever improvement you want, you have to take action. So you understand that you have to be active. But let's say that in this case, your thinking is very short term. Okay, what shall I do now? You think about the next step. You are starting to thinking from the present moment. What is the next step I can do to improve myself? This is better than to be reactive to other people, but it's not really good because you are just stuck in the present moment and then you just thinking about what is one step further from the present moment. The proactive thinking means that you create a future vision of your whole life. You project everything and you come back from the future and do what you have to do to get that vision that you have for yourself. To do this, I created a very interesting method, an imaginary meeting with all of my future and maybe past versions of me. So I am 56 years old, and for this meeting I invite my 1-year-old version, 2-year-old version, but the main point is the present version, the 60-year-old version, 61, 62 until 100. So 100 people, all of them are me, in a meeting, and there are different sections. So in some section we talk about health. So I will listen to my 80-year-old version who will complain about heart problem or bad hearing, and then I can consider the previous versions that, hey, actually, yes, I care about my 80-year-old version, so maybe I should not listen a lot of loud music, or I should not look at the monitor all the time because it ruins my eyes. So let's say this is the health, but you can also think about the financial aspect, that let's say the 92-year-old version doesn't have too much money, lives in a very poor home because at the time he cannot earn money anymore and doesn't have. So think about saving money, earning more money now, so it will influence my present actions. Then it can be about career plan, it can be about friends, how to treat friends. Maybe the 72-year-old version is very lonely and that person will complain to all the younger versions that, hey, why were so bad with my friends? Why did you kick them out? Why didn't you try to compromise and look at it from their perspective? In this case, maybe you can prevent to be lonely later and you don't have any friends. So family, friends, love life. Think about all of this from the present you, and then 1 year later, 1 year older, 2 year old, so all of them, everybody's perspective, and spend time to compromise, to look at everybody's best interest and create a whole mindset. This is a mindset, how to think about this, and then have big plans about health. What do you want to achieve at different ages? Financial situation, relationship with people, and then have big plans, the big picture, and then to proactively design your life chunk down into smaller pieces. So So if I want that money, if I want that health, if I want that relationship, what do I have to do? And then chunk down is big project, smaller project, maybe task, maybe what shall I do in this month, this week, maybe today. And in this case, all of your action will be about working for a great plan that all of your future version and the present version supports, because it came from an agreement and everybody likes this idea. So whatever you do, you interact with people, you play sports, you eat food, it will hopefully, at least in some degree, influence that you are doing the things for your future and the present, of course, all of this, and then you will have a very proactive life. You are design your life with agreement with all of your future version. And this brings us to the time management, because in this case what time management is about working on your goal. It is not about doing something very efficiently. So the difference between efficient and effective is that efficiency is looking at what is the input output ratio. So there is an output, and I want to achieve this at short time or at cheap cost with not too many mistakes. So this is efficiency. It's not so important. What is really more important is effectiveness. Now, effective means that you have a goal, and the output, the result that you produce, you compare this. So if you achieve your goals, you are effective. And the third layer is wisdom. This is what I was talking about, that wisdom is not just achieving a goal, because maybe you have a goal, but maybe next year you will think that, oh, that was a very stupid goal. I achieved very efficiently, effectively, I achieved the goal, but now I look back at that time and actually that goal was wrong. So with this agreement with all of your version in the future and the present, you come with a way of thinking. This is a wisdom. You build a wisdom that what you want, so there will be no regret. Of course, maybe you will change, and how you think about your 8 years old version 5 years later will be different than today. Okay, you cannot do anything with this one, but try to project as much as you can yourself into the future. So start with wisdom. So time management and being proactive, it's starting with all of your future time and all of the aspects of your life, coming back, having specific plans and goals. So when you have goals that you think it will be great goal and you probably will not regret later in the future when you look back. And then effectiveness means that what you do day by day, what you produce, is achieving that goal. Okay? And efficiency means that during this process you try to do it quickly, not too many mistakes, at low price. Okay, so first wisdom, create the wisdom by this meeting with your future versions. Then chunk down. Okay, have plans. So you know what you want to achieve. What is this goal today? What is your goal this week, this month, this year? And take actions actively, create the life. Work on your resources and assets. And do the right things to achieve that goal. And then within that framework is try to do it efficiently. But efficiency is the least important. You should take care about efficiency when the effectiveness works. And effectiveness is less important than being wise to do the right thing that is right for you from the future also. Okay? If you do this proactive life, if you use this time management things, then you will be easily set boundaries for your for yourself, when people want you to do things for them, then when it doesn't fit to your plan, then you can say easily no, and they will not disturb. So sometimes you can say, sorry, it doesn't fit to my plan. So usually people say that, oh, I don't have time. It means that they don't want to do this. If you want to really be honest, you can say that what you're asking me to do doesn't fit to my plan, and so I don't want to do it. Maybe the person will think that, oh, I'm not so important for you. Yes, because you have a plan, you live your own life, but of course don't go with this super crazy, so don't take it very extreme, don't reject people all the time, but you have a guideline and you make this, that what they're asking, is it a lot of time consuming, is it really take away you from your achieving your own plans, or other people ask you to work on their plan. So be proactive, and then time management will be very easy, because you always think about that, what I'm doing, does it fit to my ultimate goals, is it effective, and is it efficient?